blinking. As per I know, it will be not now. Okay. So good morning, all of you. This is Vipul. After the first midsem examination, this is our first session. Is it? Now, before the midsem examination, we had covered the three units. That is unit 4, 5, and 6. Uh, the subject we are dealing with is discrete mathematics and graph theory. We all know that this syllabus is divided into two parts. Discrete mathematics is one of the part, and second half is graph theory. We are done with the graph theory. We had उसमें दो टॉपिक मैंने बाकी रखे, but for that I need you guys in front of me. So if situation allows, permits, then I'll be doing two specific sessions of graph theory in front of you on the board. Okay, so we're good with that. We're good with this. Now, if you look at the first half of the syllabus, then we are yet supposed to cover the 3 units. Out of that 3 units, I'm talking about unit number 1, 2, and 3. I'm talking about unit number 1, 2, and 3, where we are supposed to deal with the logics and Boolean algebra and all that stuff. Is it? So now we are entering in the second half of the syllabus, discrete mathematics, and in the discrete mathematics, today will be the first session of that. And in this session, we'll be dealing with first unit. The level of first unit is logic and predicates. That's it. So it's kind of basic things for you guys, because all of you are quite good with the logics. All of you are good with the all that operators. You are good with the truth tables, is it? You had learned all that in might be in the second or third semester, might be in the D. I'm not sure. कौन से subject में वो आप पढ़ रहे थे, but you had learned all this. But I need this once again. So first half of the unit 1 will be kind of revision for you guys, where we will be taking care, we will be learning some of the different operators, logic operators, and the truth tables. Okay. So let's begin with the first unit. Unit number 1, TMGT. The level of this unit is logic and predicates. Okay. Before moving further, if you're having any query, anything which you want to share, then I'm here. Is it? Anyone wants to add anything over here? कोई doubt, कोई query? Not related to this particular unit, but और कोई general बात करनी हो तो बताइए, बीच में हम फिर वो बात नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है? Okay, I'm assuming that we all are good. Let's continue with our first unit. What we mean by logic and what we are supposed to cover in this particular unit. In this unit, we are going to discuss about logical expressions, operators, predicates, rule of quantifiers, rule of inference for predicates, and propositions. This will be the content of unit number 1. Unit 1, logic and predicates. Okay, so let's begin with the logical expression. Before that, why we are learning all this. Some of the applications are there on the screen. It is used in the cryptography, then after relational, database, logistic, computer algorithm, software development, programming language, password. When we are designing, when we are setting a password for one of the application or one of the document, that how we can design that password criteria. Analog clock. That's it. All these are a kind of application for the first unit that we will be learning step by step. Okay. So let's begin with the first definition. What is a statement? What is a statement? That is my first definition of unit 1. A little bit confused. It will be good if one of you will confirm I'm properly audible and screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you're audible. Screen is
Properly?
visible too.
And voice में कोई वाला issue नहीं ना? And do
No, sir, not yet.
clear. Good. So let's continue. What we mean by a statement. कोई डिफाइन करेगा आप में से कोई स्टेटमेंट किसको बोलते हैं? किसको बोलेंगे हम स्टेटमेंट? Bhavdeep, unmute yourself. Look, guys. This is a kind of basic unit for you, all of you.
Sir, anything which is either true or false is a statement.
Yes, correct. कोई एक ऐसा जिसकी ट्रूथ वैल्यू या तो सही है या तो गलत है, is it? उसको हम स्टेटमेंट बोलेंगे. A
इसका
statement is,
एक्सप्रेशन भी तो हो सकता है.
हाँ, it can be
कोई
a
एक्सप्रेशन को भी
sentence.
स्टेटमेंट.
Yeah. We can. A sentence is called a statement. ये देखिए ये pure वाली definition is it? We may define this particular term in some of the other words with the help of some of the other words. It's okay. This is one of the definition. A sentence is called statement if it can be true or false. But अगर वो उसकी value true or false दोनों है, in some of the situation that sentences will stand true, and in other situation उसकी value false है, then we will be not considering that as a statement. उस sentence को हम statement नहीं बोलेंगे, is it? So we will be considering a sentence as a statement if it can be true, if it is a true or false. But अगर उसकी value true or false दोनों में vary करी है, then we will be not consider that particular as a statement. What I mean, let me give you some of the example. First example, I'm giving one of the statement. I'm labeling that statement as a P. Now this will be a notation. This will be the kind of notation we'll be dealing through the entire unit. Okay. When I'm labeling like this, when I'm writing like this, P column that my name is Vipul. Is that? So this is the general format for a statement, is it? P colon, that means I'm labeling this particular sentence as a P. Is it? Now, let's decide whether this particular sentence will be considered as a statement or not. इसको हम statement बोल सकते हैं कि नहीं बोल सकते? Is it? 2 is an odd number. क्या लगता है? ये statement सही है या गलत है? ये sentence सही है या गलत है? This is wrong. Is it? Totally wrong. So इसकी truth value fix है, ये गलत है. Is it? So we may consider this particular sentence as a statement. This is one of the statement. Second, Q is less than 5. Once again, this is one of the sentence कि जिसकी truth value true होगी. This is true. True statement, is it? True sentence, sorry. So we will be considering this as a statement. Today's weather is a typo mistake over there. Today's weather is sunny. Once again, if we consider today's date, that is 24th of March, then might be this statement या तो ये सही होगा या तो ये गलत होगा, is it? पर ये दोनों नहीं हो सकता. So P, Q, and R, these three are the statements. Now, one more. I'm labeling one of the sentence as x plus 10 equals to 0. X plus 10 equals to 0. Now focus on that. I need you guys with me. When we focus on this particular, this one, can we say that this sentence is a statement? Yes or no?
No.
Why? The statement is like that, x plus 10 is equals to 0. क्यों इसको statement नहीं बोल सकते?
Because the value of x is unknown and we can't determine whether it's equal to 0 or not.
Yeah,
So it is not true or false.
Yes, there you are. Here we are having one of the variable over here. In this particular sentence, I'm using one of the variable, that is x. Now, we're not having a value of x. If I'm gonna use x as a 0, then this statement will have the truth value true. अगर मैं x की value यहाँ पे 0 लेता हूँ तो ये truth value इस sentence की truth value true. But if I'm gonna consider x as a 1, 2, 3, 15 कुछ भी और ले लूँ else 0, तो ये statement गलत होगा. So this particular sentence is depending on the variable, that is x. तो इसकी truth value अभी हम decide नहीं कर पा रहे. ये सही भी हो सकता है, गलत भी हो सकता है, दोनों हो सकता है, is it? So I'm not gonna consider this particular as a statement. इसको हम statement नहीं बोलेंगे. Let me show you. Here sentence P, Q, and R are statement, but S is not the statement, is it? Now, All possible values of statement are called truth value. कोई भी statement है उसकी जितनी भी possible values है दो ही हो सकती है, या तो true या तो false. So we'll be denoting that particular truth values. अगर वो true है then we'll be labeling that as a capital T. अगर उसकी value false है then we'll be labeling as a capital F. Okay, so capital T stands for the true, capital F stands for the false. ये सभी आपको पता है. So let me take you further. Negation. अब किसी sentence का negation, this is totally fine if I'm labeling my one of the statement like this. Let me pick my pen. If I'm labeling a statement as a P, then the negation of P will be denoted by this particular notation, or I may use this notation either. In some of the reference book, they may use this particular notation. Is it? So we are quite good with the negation. Negation का मतलब क्या होता है? Let P be the statement, then the negation of P will be denoted by curl P, or that is a similar kind of notation. Is it? Now, we are interested in some of the expression. हम आगे जाके बात करेंगे एक काफी बड़े logical expression की जहाँ पे negation will be a kind of part of that. Is it? So if statement P is having truth value true, then its negation will be surely having value false. And if statement P is having truth value false, then its negation will stand true. Is it? So it is defined as if I'm labeling my P as a 2 is an even number, then its negation. इसका negation क्या लिखेंगे हम? What will be the negation of P in this particular case? If I wish to list out the negation of P, तो क्या लिखना चाहिए मुझे यहाँ पे? Hello? 2 is not an even number, is it? 2 is not an even number, or you may use 2 is an odd number. This is a kind of example for the negation. It's kind of, as I said, ये बहुत ही basic है आप लोगों के लिए, क्योंकि आप लोग ये पहले कहीं पे पढ़ चुके हैं. Now, of course, about the truth value, truth table for this particular term negation. If P is having the value true, then its negation will always stand false. And if the one of the statement P is having truth value false, then its negation will be always true. Are we good? Are we good? Up to this, you need to acknowledge on the chat box. Are we good up to this? All those who are attending this. Good. Now the conjunction. Conjunction. Can anyone define conjunction for me? Conjunction कोई define कर सकता है? Preet?
Connected to
Any of you? Yes, please. Please continue.
with connects to statement.
One of the logical operator which connects two statements. Okay, two statements. Yes, you are correct. The conjunction of two statements P and Q is first of all, let's focus on the notation. Then for the conjunction, we'll be using the notation like this. This is the notation for the conjunction. We may read as P and Q, like A and B, L, M, N, like this, is it? So this is the conjunction operator. Now, it means conjunction means and. So just take care for that particular word, and. Okay. Let me give you some of the example. It's defined as let me give you two statements P and Q. P is one of the statement which we used earlier, that 2 is an even number. Let me have one of the other statement like Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. Now focus first of all P or that. P and Q both are the statements. Okay, P and Q both are the statements. देखिए एक बात याद रखिए P भी एक स्टेटमेंट है, Q भी एक स्टेटमेंट है. Forget about its truth value. It's totally fine अगर उसकी truth value true है या false है. जैसे कि P की truth value is true. If we talk about the truth value of Q, then it is wrong. But when we are using conjunction, we must be sure that we are adding two or more statements. It must be statements, okay? Give me 2 minutes. I have some of the students in front of me. It's okay. It's okay. So we are discussing conjunction, is it? Here, P and Q both are the statements. Now, when we focus about let's try to trace its truth table for both this P and Q. Suppose let me erase some of this. If we talk about the truth table of the conjunction for both these statements, then I need to use P, I need to use Q. Hopefully, I'm audible now. Is it? And screen is even visible. Yes or no? Yes, it is. So we are talking about conjunction. If I'm going to consider P as 2 is an even number, Q, Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. We are knowing that. It will be good if one of you will confirm whether my screen is visible or not. Screen visible hai ki nahi hai? Hello.
Yes, sir. Have.
Okay. P is an even number. Q, the statement says that Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. We are knowing that the truth value of P is true. Truth value of Q is false. Now, if I'm going for the conjunction of P and Q, then it says like that. The statement will be like that. 2 is an even number and Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. Now, if we focus on the truth table, truth value of P and Q, we are knowing the truth value of P is true. We are knowing truth value of Q is false. Now, what will be the truth value of P and Q? P की truth value true है, Q की truth value false है. अगर मैं यहाँ पे देखूं, if we are focusing on P and Q, P conjunction Q, then what should we write over here? क्या लिखना चाहिए? ये true होगा, false होगा? क्या लगता है आपको? Focus on this.
False.
It will be false, is it? No, it will be false. Surely it will be false, is it? So we are having one of the conclusion that the truth value of the conjunction will be true if and only if both the statements are having truth value true. अगर दोनों statement की truth value true है, तभी जाके वो conjunction की value true होगी. Is it ना? Yes or no? Is it? So if we focus on the table related to this, let me erase the entire ring from here. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Yes, be over here. Focus on the truth table of the conjunction. If both the statements P and Q are true, then the truth value of its conjunction will be true. And in any of the other cases, P true, Q false, then P false, Q true, both are false, then in all these three cases, the truth value of the conjunction will be false. So are we good with this? Are we good with this? इस truth table के साथ comfortable है हर कोई? हाँ या ना? बताओ जल्दी से. Let me know quickly. All those who are attending this, I am having 45 students in front of me, and हर एक बच्चा reply करेगा. Mohammed, unmute yourself, dear. Mohammed, unmute yourself. Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Are we good with this?
Yes, sir. Good.
Is it? And now observe this truth table. I had सारी जो possibility है, all the possibilities. We had included all the possibilities for both the statements. Is it? So when someone is asking for the truth table or the conjunction, you are supposed to write down this. You are supposed to present this. It's totally possible that both the statements are having value true. It's totally possible that both the statements are having value false. One of first one is true, second is false. First one is false, second is true. Is it? So if I'm asking about the truth table of the conjunction operator, then you will be giving me this. Is it? Similarly, we are having one more. इसके बाद एक और ऑपरेटर है कंजक्शन के बाद. याद है किसी को? याद है कंजक्शन के बाद? It is kind of, if you going to compare this with the set theory, तो कंजक्शन माने कि intersection. Now we are having one more operator or operator, is it? जिसको हम कंपेयर कर सकते हैं with a set theory, that is union. तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं इसमें लॉजिक में? किसी को याद है? और ऑपरेटर के लिए और वर्ड के लिए कौन सा ऑपरेटर है हमारे पास? इंटरसेक्शन के लिए एसोसिएट कर सकते हैं कंजक्शन, यूनियन के लिए एसोसिएट कर सकते हैं डिसजंक्शन. ओके, लेट मी टेक यू फॉर दैट. डिसजंक्शन, दैट इज द नेक्स्ट ऑपरेटर. यू मे कंपेयर दैट विद द यूनियन इवन, इज इट? और उसके लिए वर्ड होगा और. सो डिसजंक्शन ऑफ the two statement P and Q, we will be using the notation in a discrete maths. That notation is V, kind of V, similar to V. P or Q, we may read this as a P or Q. Is it? This is a notation for the disjunction. Now let me take two statements once again. A similar statement. 2 is an even number which is having truth value true. इसकी truth value true है, हमको पता है. Q, Rajkot is the capital of Gujarat, हमको पता है. This is wrong. इसकी the truth value of this particular statement Q is wrong. Once again, focus that I'm using two statements. ये दोनों statement है, ये ध्यान में रखना है. Is it? We may use conjunction or disjunction for the statements only. कोई sentence के लिए नहीं use करना है. If and only if we are having statements, then and then we will be proceeding with conjunction or disjunction. So both these are P and Q, both these are the statements, because इसके पास कुछ truth value है, या तो ये सही है या तो ये गलत है. So एक सही एक गलत है, we are good with that. If we wish to, अगर इसके लिए मुझे conjunction operator use करना है, sorry disjunction operator अगर मैं use कर रहा हूँ P और Q, तो statement कैसा बनेगा? कोई बताएगा मुझे? 2 is an even number or Rajkot is the capital of Gujarat. That will be the statement. 2 is an even number or Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. That will be the combined statement after using the disjunction operator. Is it? So, look, this is what I am talking about. This is what I am talking about. Then P or Q means 2 is an even number or Rajkot is capital of Gujarat. So now, if I am looking forward for the truth value of this statement, क्या लगता है आपको इस स्टेटमेंट की ट्रूथ वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए? ट्रू और फॉल्स क्या होगी? क्या होनी चाहिए आइडियली? इस स्टेटमेंट के बारे में बात की, सिर्फ इसी स्टेटमेंट के बारे में जिसको मैंने हाईलाइट किया हुआ है. Is it P or Q, 2 is an even number or Rajkot is capital of Gujarat? What is your opinion about the truth value of this statement? This particular statement.
True.
It will be true. It will be true. Yes, you are correct. या तो दो है वो इवन नंबर है, या तो फिर राजकोट इज कैपिटल ऑफ गुजरात. वी आर नोइंग इफ वन ऑफ देम इज ट्रू, देन द disjunction operator leads to the true value. Is it? So if we focus about the truth table for disjunction, अगर कोई पूछ रहा है disjunction का truth table for two statement P and Q, then in your table you will be giving 3 columns. In the first, you will be talking about the first statement. I'm just labeling statements as a P and Q. It is not compulsory like that. Each and every case you will be using P and Q notations. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है. If you wish, then you may use A, B. You may use L, M. कोई भी statements, कोई भी notations आप use कर सकते हैं. But we are sticking with P and Q. Is it? So first of all, let's list out all the possibilities for P and Q. हो सकता है both these are true. दोनों सही है. हो सकता है पहला सही है दूसरा गलत है. First is false, second is having truth value true, and worst case both these are the having truth value false. Now what we are interested in what we are interested right now, we are interested in the truth value of P or Q. Now in the first case, if both the statements are true, then the truth value of P or Q will be, Mohammed, unmute yourself. Be with me. Mohammed, are you there? Mohammed, are you there? Mohammed. Okay, Meghna, unmute yourself, dear. Meghna, unmute yourself, dear. ऋषभ, मैं सुनाई दे रहा हूँ सभी को?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Who's that? Who's that? कौन बोला?
Sir, Tushar.
Tushar, be with me. Tushar, be with me.
Sir, 1001 होगा.
ऐसे नहीं, ठीक से बता चल. If both the statements are true, then it will be true. Is it? If one of them is true, first statement is true, second is false, then the truth value of P disjunction Q will be true
false.
once again. Why?
और है, भूल गया था.
We are talking about the disjunction, is it? The similar case will be that for F or T,
True.
it will be T, and F or F, तब क्या होगा? So disjunction की value एक ही बार false हो सकती है कब? If both the statements are wrong, both the statements are incorrect. Okay, let me show you the truth table for that. Go through it once and let me know कि समझ में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है. It's a kind of basic things for you guys. I see this particular 3 or 4 times. Is it? I don't think so you guys are having any kind of issue up to this. So let me move further. Now, let's try to derive some of the truth tables. Can you give me the truth table of negation of P disjunction negation of Q? Can any one of you will help me to derive the truth table related to this logical statement, logical expression, negation of P, disjunction negation of Q? Now, what I'm asking for, let me help you. Let me help you. First of all, you will be
Not P
deciding
or not Q.
not P or not Q. Yes, correct. So uh, the way I'm looking for the answer is you will be using this column P, Q, then after negation of P, then after negation of Q, then after negation of P or negation of Q. So this will be the 5 column you are supposed to prepare. Let me help you for that. Now, when we are dealing with the two statements at a time, P and Q, अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं दो statement के साथ, is it? So our possibilities will be labeling over here in the first and second row, first and second column. Quite possible both that are having truth value true. One of them is first one is true, second is false. First one is false, second is true, and the worst case that is both these statements P and Q having the value false. Is it? Now, using these possibilities, can you prepare the last column? Can you prepare the last column? I'm giving you 2 minutes. I'm giving you not 2 minutes, 2 minutes, quite big amount of time for such a kind of silly question. So I'm giving you just 20 seconds. Can you give me the
Sir,
last
false,
column?
true, true, true.
Okay, कोई एक बोल रहा है, मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ false, true,
True, true.
true.
तीनों true.
Sorry, wait. False, true, true. TT. This answer is provided from Tushar. How many of you agree with Tushar? How many of you agree with Tushar?
Sir, it's true, 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 false. Sir, it's 3 times 2 and 1 time false.
Smriti is saying it is true, true, and false. This answer is from Smriti. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nikita, Daredi, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
How's you?
Sir, I'm fine.
Good. So what is your choice? FTTT or TTTF?
Sir, FTTT.
Okay. Will you help me for the third column? Observe the first column. The truth value of P is true, then the negation of P will be false. Nikita, are you there? Nikita, are you there? Nikita,
Yes, sir,
the
yes,
ready,
sir.
be with me. अगर P
Yes,
true
sir.
है तो negation
Yes,
of
sir.
P F, this will be F, this will be true, and this will be true. Is it? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the negation of Q? What will be the
False,
possibility? Yes,
true,
false, true, false, and true. Is it?
false, true.
ये आपने डिराइव किया इसकी हेल्प से, सही है. चल. Now, just focus on both this. Just focus on both these columns because now we are looking for the disjunction of both these columns. Is it? So इसी के ऊपर फोकस करना है. अब आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि डिस्टिंक्शन में वैल्यू ट्रू कब होती है और डिस्टिंक्शन में वैल्यू फॉल्स कब होती है. Is it? Disjunction मानी की और, is it? So if one of them is true, then the entire statement will be true. Is it? So false will gives us a false true. देखिए दोनों में से कोई एक true है, so the value will be true, and both these are true, then the value of the disjunction expression will be true. So the answer of Tushar is perfect. Many of you had replied on the chat box. All those who say that F, T, T, T are correct. Now I would like to talk with Smriti. Smriti, can you unmute yourself? Smriti, can you unmute yourself, dear? Smriti Chudasma. Smriti, are you there? स्मृति, देखने दे मुझे स्मृति है कि नहीं है.
Smriti, are you there? Sir, your screen is blinking. Yeah. Just a minute. जब मैं वो अब नहीं ब्लिंक करेंगी देखते हैं देख तो तुषार स्मृति है कि नहीं है चलेगी
Hostel.
Yes, Smriti. Observe, your answer
Sir?
was
Yes, sir.
your answer was wrong, is it? आपने बोला था TTTF, पर देखिए जब हम कंक्लूड कर रहे हैं तो वो क्या आ रहा है?
Actually, voice is breaking.
Okay, my voice is breaking for you.
Sir, there is a hostel. There is a location in the hostel.
ठीक है तू अटेंड कर ठीक है चल बाद में देख लेना ये रखिए So the truth value of negation of P or negation of Q we may derive like this, is it? Let me give you the table. वो मैंने प्रिपेयर भी किया था देखिए. It is F T T T T T, is it? Now one more thing. The order of this particular doesn't matter. Order of this particular doesn't matter. Means what? You are not supposed to remember this like that. F T T T. If someone is going to ask you the truth table for the negation of P or negation of Q, and you are saying that F T T T, then this is meaningless, is it? This order of F T T T is purely depend on the order of both these columns, is it? And it's totally okay. हमने यहाँ पे पहला एक्सप्रेशन ये लिया है both the statements are true. अगर कोई ये ले रहा है कि both the statements are false, that is at first, तो इसकी सीक्वेंस चेंज हो जाएगी, is it? So you are not supposed to remember like that. F T T T ऐसा हम याद नहीं रखेंगे, ये सेंसलेस है, मीनिंगलेस है. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? This order of this last column depends on the order of first two columns. आप पहले दो कॉलम में जिस तरीके से P और Q की वैल्यू चूज कर रहे हैं उस हिसाब से डिसाइड होगा कि लास्ट कॉलम में F T T T आएगा या फिर T F F T F T T आएगा. That will be dependent on order of first two columns. Am I clear? Are you getting my point? Yes or no? You are supposed to reply on the chat box. You're supposed to. Yes. So ऐसे कभी याद नहीं रखना है कि F T T T. ठीक है? Good. Let me give you one more example. Can you give me the truth table for the negation of P conjunction Q disjunction with Q? Observe here, I'm using just two statement P and Q. I'm looking for the disjunction of, let me pick my pen. I'm looking for the disjunction of negation of P and Q with Q. So when you are going for the truth table for this, then the order of this will be PQ. First of all, ये दोनों लिखिए, फिर लिखिए P and Q, P conjunction Q. Then after negation of P and Q, then after negation of P and Q with distinction with Q. So that will be the order of your columns. You can't change the order of the columns right now. Column का order change नहीं कर सकते, but the order of row that will be up to you. Now I'm वो मैं fix कर देता हूँ. Order of row T T T F F T and FF. These are the four possibilities for the truth value of two statements together. हो सकता है दोनों ट्रू है, हो सकता है दोनों फॉल्स है, पहला गलत, पहला सही, दूसरा गलत, पहला गलत, दूसरा सही. Is it? Now I'm looking for the truth value of last column. So I'm giving you 1 minute. All of you are requested to identify Sir, the चारों true होगा. Okay. One of the answer I'm getting from the Tushar is T T T T, and all other are requested to go for that. बाकी के लोग एक बार देख लीजिए जल्दी से. Bharti is saying the same. T T T T. Raj is saying the same. All four possible value. Raj, Divya, then after Mohammed is also saying the values will be T T T T. Is it? Okay. Mohammed, can you be with me? Unmute yourself, dear. Be with me. Giris is also saying that all the values will be true. मोहम्मद, it will be good. No sir, network issue at hostel. Hostel में क्यों network issue? Hostel में तो हमारा वाईफाई अच्छा चल रहा है. It's fine, it's fine. चलिए, ऋषभ, आज ऋषभ से बात नहीं हुई. ऋषभ अनम्यूट कर. ऋषभ होगा तो सही, क्योंकि अटेंडेंस का टाइम हो चुका है, तो ऋषभ तो यही होगा. ऋषभ है कि नहीं? ये क्या है ऋषभ? I was not expecting this answer from your side. Mic as well as net issue. देख, नेट इश्यू है तो तुझे मेरा क्वेश्चन नहीं सुनाई देगा. वो सुनाई दिया ठीक से. माइक इश्यू तो मुझे नहीं लगता, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग में तो हम लोग बात कर रहे थे. कहीं पे बाहर है क्या? मैसेज लाइट. ओके, मेघना, आर यू देयर? मेघना, टिल द टाइम बाकी के लोग ये ट्राई करें जल्दी से. मेघना, आर यू देयर? Alza Daba, are you there? Alza, are you attending the session properly? Alza? No one is interested to talk with me. Alza, can you unmute yourself? Yes, Alza. Alza, can you unmute yourself? Can you provide me the truth value of the last column? That is disjunction of negation of P and Q with Q. Mic is not working. Expected. ठीक है भाई. भवदीप, तू ही बता दे. चल बेटा, साथ मेरे. भवदीप, अगर तू बोला ना कि अभी माइक इश्यू है तो मैं सेशन छोड़ दूंगा. भवदीप.
हेलो. यस सर.
ये बच्चा बहुत ही अच्छा है. चल बच्चा बता.
सर पहला ट्रू हो जाएगा, बाकी तीनों फॉल्स.
Yes, this three will stand false because we are dealing with the conjunction. Okay. Now, if we talk about the negation of this particular column, then it will be F.
False.
True. Good. Now, what we are looking for? We are looking for the disjunction of this column with
sir.
Q. With Q.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
we'll be looking
false
for
और
the
true में से कोई एक भी true होगा तो अब true हो जाएगा.
तो true होगा. So one of them, first one is true. तो ये
True.
this will stand true.
Second भी true, third भी true, fourth भी true.
Yes, there you are. So all those who had replied that the truth value of this particular will be T, you are absolutely correct. Is it? Some of you are not in position to unmute yourself, but hopefully, in that case, you need to acknowledge on the chat box whether we all are good with this topics or not. Is it? Reply, acknowledge on the chat box right now. All those who are attending this, I'm having 52 in front of me. I need 52 replies.
So got it.
Now, this is a little bit interesting when we are talking about three statements. Till the time, for first 2 or 3 examples, we were just dealing with the two statements, P and Q. Now, if I'm going to include one more statement over there, that is R. Now, observe here. I'm looking for the distinction of negation of P with Q and its conjunction with R. So now, literally, I'm dealing with 3 statements, P, Q, and R. And when we are looking for the truth table of one of this expression, then the length of truth table, when I'm saying about length of truth table, I'm talking about the number of rows. When we are dealing with just 2 statements, then the length of truth table will be always 4. But if we are dealing with the 3 statements together, then the length of truth table will be 2 raised to 3. That means 8. 2 raised to 3. We will be having 8 different possibilities between these 3 statements, truth value of these 3 statements. So the length of this truth table related to negation of P, conjunction Q, distinction Q, negation, conjunction with R. In this statement, we are dealing with 3 statements. So iski जो length होगी ना, truth table की length होगी, height of truth table, that will be 8. Is it? Let me show you. It will be kind of easy. Now observe this. First of all, we need to provide all the possibilities of 3 statements. अब ये हमको decide करना है. Is it? It's quite possible that all 3 true, TTT, it's quite possible that all three stands for the false. पहले दो सही है, लास्ट वाला गलत है, पहला सही है, लास्ट बीच वाला गलत है, लास्ट वाला सही है. So इसके लिए you were having one of the trick in earlier semester, is it?
Sir, digital electronics.
Yes, digital D में आपने ये किया हुआ है. Instead of T and F,
पहले
you were
चार
dealing with
बार
1
लेते
and
हैं,
0.
फिर
Yes.
दो दो की
Yes,
alternate
correct,
की.
correct, correct. 4 times T, 4 times F, then after 2 times T, 2 times F, 2 times T, 2 times F, and alternate TF, 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 is it? So what I'm talking about, observe the height of this particular truth table, height is 8. Is it? That is actually 2 raised to 3, because for P, कौन सा रूल अप्लाई होता है? कोई बोलेगा मुझे यहाँ पे कौन सा? Why I'm ये इसकी लेंथ 8 क्यों है? 2 raised to 3 क्यों है? क्योंकि P के लिए दो पॉसिबिलिटी है, T and F. Similarly, we are having the possibility for Q के लिए भी दो पॉसिबिलिटी T and F. Q के लिए भी दो पॉसिबिलिटी P and F, and we are using the multiplication rule, that is 2 into 2 into 2. Is it? अगर चार statement, yes, 2 की power n, good, correct. Or if we are using 4 statements, then it will be 2 raised to 4. That means 16. If we are using 5 statements, then the length of that particular, the height of that particular truth table will be 2 raised to 5. That means 32 elements, 32 number of rows will be there. It will be little bit congested, is it? But simple सा होगा ये you guys are, आप डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में यहाँ पे बात कर रहे थे, instead of T you were using 1 1 1 1 and 0 0 0 0, is it? So वही है ये. So once we are having the value of P, we may easily go for negation of P. It is totally reverse of the P. This is negation of P, then negation of P with Q. So we'll be focusing on both this. Negation of P with conjunction of negation of P and Q, disjunction, sorry. And then after conjunction of this particular with R, conjunction of this particular with R. So that will be the truth value of conjunction of negation of P, disjunction Q with R. Okay. So once go through it and let me know whether we are good with this or not. कितनों को समझ में आ रहा है बताइए जल्दी से. You're supposed
Got
to.
it.
Yes, it's totally kind of basic stuff. आपने ये पहले भी किया हुआ है, so कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. Is it? Let me stop the recording over here. Okay.